May 7th sees Destiny 2 introduce 3 new Crucible maps into the PvP sandbox, and Bungie have teamed up with Relikt to develop 3 very cool callout map overviews of each location, going over area names, zones, spawn locations and ammo crates. First up we have Eventide Labs, which is set in the long-forgotten human colony research outpost on Europa that Eramis chose to use as a refueling station. With initial spawns near point A at the warehouse and near point C at the ice caves, players will make their way to contest the servitor area that holds point B and a valuable heavy ammo crate. But be careful, while the interior of the map by the promenade and the upper glacial is more close quarters battle focused, a handful of longer sightlines in the space between the air dock and the loading bay means you'll have to ensure that you approach very carefully, or you might be on the wrong side of a sniper. The second map takes us to Neptune, where we will find Cirrus Plaza. This is set in a shopping and entertainment centre on Nea Muna. There are 4 distinct areas on Cirrus Plaza with the arcade, restaurant, aquarium and atrium. Players will spawn in the arcade near point A and restaurant near point C. The atrium will be an area of interest, as players will seek the heavy ammo crate that spawns in the middle and battle to earn the valuable high ground. However, with sightlines spanning multiple floors and players battling for point B nearby, Guardians will need to get in and out quickly or ensure they have a teammate watching their back. Finally, we have Dissonance, a map set on the Witness's former pyramid ship Essence, which was terraformed by the Traveller. With initial spawn points near the fossils at point A and Sigil at point C, the map offers somewhat direct paths through the middle, where players will be drawn to orbits that engage in heated brawls over the heavy ammo and across the bottom of the map towards B. When these maps arrive on May 7th, they'll be placed into their own separate 3v3 playlist called New Territory, so Guardians can enjoy the new experience these maps offer on demand. The playlist will replace the 3v3 quick play node and feature the 3 new maps, with the following game modes: Survival, Elimination, Clash, and Collision. In Survival, each team starts with a pool of shared respawns. The respawn pool cannot be refilled, and when a player dies they will consume 1 life from that pool. Players have a 7-second respawn timer, and when the team's respawn pool is depleted, players who cannot respawn remain in spectator mode until the round or match ends. Each round also features a 2-minute timer after which the round ends or enters overtime. Winning a round can be done by defeating opponents until they've depleted their respawn pools and eliminating the ones still standing, or by having more lives left when the time runs out. If the timer runs out whilst the teams are tied, the round enters overtime. 1 more minute is added to the timer and a capture point from the control mode is introduced to the map, and both teams lose their unused respawns. The team that captures the point wins the round. If overtime also ends in a tie, the round ends and no teams receive the points. The first team to win 4 rounds is declared the winner of the match. Elimination is a game mode that focuses on eliminating the enemy team. Teammates can revive each other but cannot revive themselves. The first team to eliminate the other team wins the round. If neither team have been eliminated after 2 minutes, then a control point will spawn somewhere on the map. The team that captures the point will win the round. If neither team can capture the point, then whichever Guardian is closest to the centre of the point will win the round. Heavy ammo will spawn in the round after a team has won 3 rounds. The first team to win 5 rounds wins the match. In Clash, points are gained through scoring kills against the opposing team. Players are not penalised for low map control, and can bunker down together or fan out as they see fit. Strength in numbers is paramount, as a lone player can be picked off very quickly by a team shooting enemies. Heavy ammo can swing the balance of a match, so controlling the box can be the key to winning. Super usage, both offensively and defensively, is one way to break the deadlock. This version of Clash has been modified to reflect a fan favourite from the original Destiny, Skirmish, so revives are enabled. In this new version of 3v3 Clash, heavy ammo will no longer be shared. The respawn timer is being increased from 5 to 7 seconds, and the match timer is also being increased to 10 minutes, but the score to win remains at 40. And Collision is Destiny 2's new 3v3 King of the Hill mode. In Collision, a single larger zone will rotate between 5 points around the map on a timer, and capturing and controlling it will earn your team points. Zone scores +1 point when your team captures an active zone, and scores +1 point for each time interval your team controls the zone after. Captured zones will deactivate after a set time, and a new zone will appear somewhere else on the map. But be aware, in Collision there is no mercy rule. This version of Collision will test an alternative special ammo crate system, where 4 shareable special ammo crates will spawn simultaneously at the beginning of each game or round, and then on a timer afterwards. Each control zone located at A, B and C will have an associated special ammo crate, and the 4th crate will be in a neutral location. Also, players who currently have special ammo will drop special ammo bricks on death. With the new maps and playlists comes a new quest. The shacks in the main tower will have an introductory quest which will provide more details on the maps and playlist. Additionally, while New Territories is the designated playlist for the new maps, the maps will be available in the other playlists and private lobbies as usual. Also, any Guardian who engages in the playlist will be awarded with the new Slaycation emblem. Lastly, New Territories will be available until the end of the season, from May 7th until the release of the final shape on June 4th.